Hello everyone! I have nothing on today and I thought I should film a video for you guys. The gist of this video is a chit chat get ready with me, as well as answering some of the questions that people have been dying to know. Relationships, pageantry, moving to Sydney, all that jazz. I'm just gonna prepare to go to the gym. In my personal opinion, when I feel pretty, when I go to the gym, I feel like I live better. It's all about the gains. You know how smell just brings back a lot of memories? This smell of this foundation, and it smells really nice, it brings a lot of memories of when I competed in Miss Eco International 2022. I wore this every day, loved it. I thought my makeup was amazing. I just did my foundation, my concealer. I might just do a little bit of contouring. I go like this, a little bit on my nose. When I go to the gym, I just use like the cheapest products. You're gonna sweat in it anyway. What else do I need? I'm wearing my boyfriend's pajamas. I think I need some mascara. Hello, I'm back. I just did my lips. I decided to do my eyebrows. I started using this Panasonic eyelash curler just because I wanted to let my eyelashes rest from all of the curling and chemicals. Oopsies. Stay. This is my new favorite mascara. Marc Jacobs. This is really hard to do with one hand, and the other hand I'm holding this phone. So I just finished my makeup look for the gym. I know it seems like it's a lot, but personally it's not a lot at all. Oh, I just realized I did not do my skincare. We should probably start talking about the questions. It's time to spill the tea. That's coffee, but still. A lot of people have been asking me, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing in Sydney? Number one, who is my boyfriend? The most important question that everyone has been asking me is, are you gonna join MUP? Why didn't you join MUP? What's gonna happen? Are you still joining? I will answer all of this for you guys. Get ready. Let us begin with question number one. What am I doing in Sydney? Okay, so I have always had the plan of moving to Sydney to try out modeling. Why I decided to do it sooner than later is because number one, I'm not getting any younger and I feel like there is a little bit of an expiry date when it comes to modeling. Eventually I do want to have my own family. I thought, why not try out all of these things now while you're young? I spent about 6 months in Bali where I worked with quite a few Australian brands, and every single time I've only ever received really amazing feedback that really helped build courage for me, and so I decided to come here and try that out. Every single time I visited Sydney, I have always felt so happy and I always felt like I belonged. Obviously, my partner lives here. We've been together for 3 months? November. It's coming into 4 months now. I met him about 5 months, almost 6 months ago, maybe? But we moved in together. I moved in with him actually. And I obviously really value my relationship, my romantic relationship. And so we just decided to come together, live together, do life together, coexist together. This girl is a hopeless romantic. Don't come at me. I love love. I love loving someone. I love being in love. Ooh. That's pretty much the reason why I decided to choose Sydney over every other place in the world. This question is, what have I been up to? So for the past 2 months, I've been in Melbourne to see my family first, rebuilding my connection with them, just hanging out with them, meeting my new baby niece. She is the cutest thing ever. Oh my God, I am having major baby fever. Won't have any kids anytime soon, do not worry about that. I've just been spending a lot of time with my family, emailing a lot of brands, agencies, seeing what's best for me, doing interviews, seeing what's out there. Is Sydney or Australia really the best thing for me at the very moment? I've been weighing in if I wanted to work in China or Thailand or any other country, if I want to go back to Bali. Those are things that have been running in my mind. I've been offline social media and the internet for a bit, so it just allowed me some time to reflect a bit. I moved to Sydney about 2 weeks ago. It has been honestly incredible. The first week was really hard for me. There was a lot of emotions, a lot of crying. The next topic I'm talking about is my boyfriend. I decided Kilig much. The story behind our relationship is actually really cute. So long story short, my friend in Bali, James, introduced me to his friend, Dan, was sick of the dating scene in Bali, and I was like, you know what? Please, James, introduce me to one of your friends. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to date anymore. This is so annoying. Like, why am I meeting all these weird people? Can I just meet one of your nice friends, please? Not that I was like desperate or anything. In September last year, because I was doing a marathon, James was like, oh, I have a friend in Sydney. Do you want to go on a date with him? And I'm like, okay, set us up. So I went on a blind date with this young, beautiful man, and literally instantly I was like, ah, you're cute. What are you doing here? It's funny because I genuinely did not know what he looked like. I saw a photo of him for like a split second, and that's pretty much all I knew of him. I knew he was tall, I knew the color of his hair and eyes, I knew what he did for a job or something maybe. I knew a little bit about his background, his work, etc. But I literally did not know what I was doing. I did not know what I was getting myself into. And so we went on a date before my marathon, like 2 nights before my marathon. He organized this really cute Italian restaurant. The waiters in this restaurant though, super weird. Like, they just kept rushing us. So that experience was kind of funny, but the whole date itself was really cute. He decided to do like a little surprise activity after, which unfortunately we couldn't do because there was going to be alcohol involved and I didn't bring my ID. Silly me. Before the night ended, I instantly knew I wanted to see this guy again. Obviously, I lived in Bali at that time. He lives in Sydney. In my head, I'm like, if I really like this guy, how would I make this work? I saw him the next day to make sure, you know, just to make sure that he's really the one. Yeah, I think so. That's pretty much it. And I'm in Sydney living with him. How crazy is that? But anyway, on to the next story. I guess now is the moment of truth. The big question. Why did I not join Miss Universe Philippines 2024? I don't even know how to answer this question because it is a really hard and sensitive topic for me to talk about. It's something that I've been putting off just because it brought a lot of pressure to me and anxiety. I need a break, wait. I'm not gonna lie. Every single pageant experience I've experienced for the past 6 years has been very, very difficult. I would say the least stressed I've ever been in a pageant journey was my first ever pageant experience because I didn't put so much pressure on myself. But Miss Manila, so hard. I did that all on my own with my mum. I did not have a pageant team. I was an independent candidate, spent so much money. 2021 came and it was Miss World Philippines. It was COVID. I was again another independent candidate. So difficult because it used up all of my savings. I did have people working with me and I'm so grateful and thankful that I had all of those people backing me, but it was just not enough support at that time, which kind of traumatized me a little bit. And when I won Miss Eco International, I did not know it was going to be that hard of a job. It was just a lot of effort and work. People thought I was the most prepared person ever when I went into Miss Eco International. Little did they know, like, I really did not have a lot of support and it was traumatizing, I'm not gonna lie. When I wanted to join Miss Universe Philippines, I wanted to join a camp because I didn't want to go through that pressure again. I decided to join the camp, which had the most amazing team ever, the most professional, supportive people ever. They will go above and beyond for you to make sure like you are so supported and make sure that your troubles are not troubles, you know? Because that's how camps are supposed to be. They're supposed to be helpful. They're supposed to make the journey easier for you. But coming into 2023, when I stayed away from, you know, the pageant scene and Philippines altogether because I moved to Bali, it actually made me reflect so much. Like, I had to ask myself, is this really the journey I really wanted to go into? Am I ready to join another pageant knowing the experience I had? You have to ask all these questions. Like, are you ready to spend a lot of money? Are you mentally equipped to join a pageant, because Miss Universe Philippines is a completely different playing field. It's so difficult in so many ways. But I think the hardest part is the people talking. That's not even part of your team. It's the people, like the public, your supposed supporters who give criticism no matter what. The pageant enthusiasts out there who think they know better than the camp or the individuals. It's hard. I wish every single time a person criticizes someone, I wish they knew how it feels to be in these competitions and how much anxiety and stress and worries we go through. And I wish they knew how hard it is, because then they wouldn't actually make any of these criticisms. They think they know better because they watch or they follow everything. They follow all the girls on social media. So do I. I follow so many. I support so many from all around the world. I support people from Colombia, from America. I follow, you know, Miss USA for some reason because I just love pageantry. I am obsessed with pageantry. I'm literally a pageant fan. I'm a pageant enthusiast like you, but I don't go commenting on people's posts being like, you should have done your hair like this. You should have done your makeup like this. You should walk like this. It's just not nice. You know, it's just not a nice thing to do, knowing full well those girls are doing their hardest. When I reflected for the past 8 months, I was asking myself, is this something that I'm ready to receive? And I knew I wasn't ready to receive that this year, and instead I decided to prioritize my health and well-being and focus on a different goal this year. It takes a lot of guts to join a pageant, knowing you will be criticized head to toe, mentally and physically, even though they don't know you. I was just not ready. I'm not closing my doors on pageantry. It's still there. If and when I join my next pageant, you best believe I will be the strongest ever. I will come back stronger and even better than before. But for now, I'm gonna take a little bit of a rest and a break, focus on my friends and my family and my relationship, focus on my own experiences, all positive and negative, and take all the lessons I can get from it. I'm actually extremely excited for this year because it's a new journey, it's a new experience. I'm excited for everyone to see a new version of me, a happier and more colorful version of me. I hope that answered some of your question. I spoke a lot regarding that. I look so different from my days in the Philippines. I just realized I didn't do an outro for this video, but I hope you still enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, everything. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!